Hello everyone, you're watching Janna FX. In this video, as usual, I'll share you results of this trading week and also technical overview for gold coming week. And as usual, I share with you through FX Blue. And this week, guys, my result was $22,615. And as usual, sending to Telegram channel Janna FX, the only official Telegram channel I have my screenshots with pending orders. And now I'm going to have a look at the overview gold, expecting what possibly this coming week. And as usual, guys, I just want to warn you that it is summertime and it's the worst time for trading, in my opinion. So be careful. Please use the smaller slot sizes. For example, this week was not that many trades. Well, basically, also it's summer and I'm not all the time at the screen. So I had less orders, I had less trades. And probably this coming week also I will not have as many trades as we had before the season started. So, and we had few trades in recovery this week. So, yes, and few attempts. And just bear in mind, this is the expectation for the next months, okay, up until September. I would say we still have good moves through the weeks, but some days like really slow. Okay, so it is. So just once again, guys, bear in mind that you will have that. That's why money management, risk management, please, and all the risks you're taking is your responsibility. Okay, all the profits and losses you make, all your responsibilities. I'm only sharing with you the traits and what I do. Okay, so if you disagree, of course, please change the channel. Okay, guys. So like I'm saying, once again, it's all the risks. It's all up to you. You decide what you want to do. And yeah, let's have a look what was happening. So this is our week, the 4 hour time frame. And as you can see, guys, that's the like the slow parts where we had a little bit of slow movements, and then we had really nice movements up and down. I didn't catch the movement on Friday, unfortunately. I wasn't there at home. Yeah, but we still had profitable week anyway. Not as much profit this week as you saw compared to my previous weeks, but still profit is better than loss. Right? Okay, so yeah, let's see how the this week goes. I'm also expecting possible could be quite slow week. We will have some news for American dollar, and of course all the attention also on the geopolitical situation in the world with war, especially between Gaza and Israel. And of course, guys, bear in mind that this possible Hezbollah involvement, and it can be even worse, right? So that's going to affect gold, of course. At this moment, as we can see, they from the previous week, you can see a lot of levels. I know it's a bit too much, but I'm explaining to you what those levels are and where they're coming from, and then it obviously makes sense. And we need them just to know what is going on. Of course, like with my strategy, it's not really that matters unless when I top up the trades, and we might change a little bit of settings. So please, if you are using the setups on my Telegram channel, see, I will probably will be using a little bit take profits, okay, because it looks like at this moment I have 200 points, closing half positions, and moving stop loss and break even and continue. But in some moments it looks like it could be the fake outs are a bit shorter, so maybe I will change it back to 100 or 120 points instead of 200, right? And some big movements like this, because when the market consolidates for quite a while, then it creates quite reasonable movement. So maybe I will change then original take profit, like instead of 120 200, maybe I will place for like 500 or bigger, or some other settings could be changed. So when I'm sending it through Telegram channel, just want to show you once again the way it looks like. Yeah, you have the main picture where it shows you where my levels, right? But the pending orders is obviously 244 points above and 244 points below. And here's the settings where you can see what I'm placing. So that's what I'm talking about, the original take profit 200 points. So I might change it because this week we had few fake outs which did not close the half positions. It was a bit smaller movements. Okay, so because now it's a bit slower in some times, that's why I might change that. But when I would be expecting a bit bigger move, I might change it to the bigger number. Okay, so that's just pay attention. I'm not going to do anything with the recovery setups, but just check out like this area. And yeah, I'm going to leave the same markets offsets confirmation points is going to stay the same, but just with the take profit. So that's it. Just we will see. Because like you see these big moves, like in summertime, that's what expecting happening, slow movements, like really slow, and those fake outs, and then a possible quite sharp volatile and big moves happen. So yeah, so we had last week, from the last week, you see, guys, that's the one of the main channels here. Actually, I was moving a little bit lower to see if we would go something like that. And then you see when it reached the top of that previous top, I moved it, and we had at the end of this week the top here. So it looks like it's respecting that channel, still stays inside, didn't break out on Friday, had a really good move down, but it didn't break out, stays inside the channel. So I'm still looking to walk with this channel. Let's go on a daily time frame. So that's where a bit better and clear picture we can see there is another little channel. Yep, the down trend, and that's the uptrend. So, and we have gold sitting inside now this little down and up trend channels, right? And it is around that what we have slightly below 2350, right in the middle here, 2340. So that's where I was telling you it would be kind of bit of a border for a possible of creation here, diamond pattern. So basically at this moment it looks like the gold was trying to break out, right? But for gold, for the diamond pattern, it should have really continue to go up, because it is the continuation pattern usually of the previous movement. So if it was not continuation, reversing, so it was going down, and so it's supposed to be reversed. But you see, it's on Friday, it's actually returned. The price didn't continue; it just went back inside the still of our pattern. So to be honest, at this moment, I'm like not really. I'm going to remove this one, so it would be a little bit less. Might be no. I'm going to leave still that level, just in case the market might. The price might stay in this little area before it will decide what to do next. Well, I mean, basically at this moment, it's kind of a little bit showing that we might resume downtrend. It's really hard to say right now because nobody knows where gold will go. I think if it wouldn't be this, like I'm saying, geopolitical problem, then gold should continue to fall. But I guess it's not doesn't want to do it with the still that escalation of war in Middle East. So that's what I think. You see, it's pushed it up when the tension started to go a bit higher, but on Friday, you see, we dropped again. There's some news for American dollar was there, and it's still not breaking out, not breaking any areas. It just still sits here. So that's why it's quite hard to say, because yes, expect it could be fake outs. Okay, yeah, we might straight away go down, or like fake again jump down and come back, or jump up again and come back. It's just anything can happen. Really hard to predict, but obviously I'm going to use my levels to see where we're going to stay. And with those consolidations, basically I will be still placing the orders both directions, but like I'm saying, guys, expect there could possibly be few recovery attempts. That's why I use the lowest um, low size. Okay. Yeah. Also, guys, this that channel, just going to show, because yeah, I know it's kind of a little bit like, you see this channel, yeah, that's the bigger one, right? And so at this moment, because the price did not break out and just stopped again at the same level, that's why for me it looks a bit more bearish picture at this moment. Yeah, so it's kind of tried it twice already, have failed, and my expectation would be it would want to still go down a little bit and create another bottom, so it will show us respect of that downtrend channel. Okay, so we have one bottom here, so it's kind of like a possible needs to create, would want to create another bottom, except it's very hard also to say, because roughly it's this way, but then it could be a little bit higher. You see, if I will correct and put it, for example, like this way, then that means that the price might drop only to like 20, what we have, 266 something. And actually I think I might just leave it this way, because that would be the first. If it's going to go further, then I can move a little bit and correct that channel, right? But first, it just maybe just wouldn't want to do a bigger movement just yet. So let's just leave it as it is, like that, like this, because really breaking out this area is so strong. Breaking out this area will open rally to a further down, guys. You see, if it will, but I'm not sure if it still has time just yet, because of this geopolitical situation. You see, if there is ceasefire or something like that, it's straight away down. But this moment it's not, then it could still play around all of these areas. So what's another point could be? Remember, I was also telling you, as when we had another drop, because we're looking at similarity of the previous movements and then bigger moves high. When market wants to go higher, it needs to take the lowest, the previous lows. For example, see here was we had lower, then it's created another lower, right? And then it had that big move. In here it's kind of about similar and had bigger move, but not as strong as the previous one. In this respect, we did not create another minimum, so it didn't take that bottom, and that's why I was telling you also that I will be not expecting it to trying to break out, or maybe it will go, but not higher, taking highs until it takes this low. That's why, for example, from here it might actually continue go down. And as you can see, guys, we have another level here, right? That's another support. So it's quite a lot of here supports and levels to break out, which also crosses another that bottom, that other channel of that. So that's where could possibly the price might go around this area, but break it to take that minimum, which is around 22.85. Yeah, you see that's the price here. Of that the previous candle, that, well, I mean, you can see low is 22.87. Okay, so it might go to 22.87, go 22 further down, just to create new low. And I mean, I can do 22.76, like the previous, the bigger low, right? So it might, and then it might turn around once again. So basically, if it will take the lows and another low possibly, but it doesn't have to take that one, it needs to take this one. But if it will take all those lows and then will turn around, then it could possibly be trying to be a reverse for bullish stronger move, where I would say, yeah, that quite after that we quite possibly can go and try to take those tops, like higher highs kind of, and we still will be kind of like in this another that bigger uptrend channel. Remember, we have these two tops, again we have these two bottoms, but if it goes down and take it, and come back, then it would be fake out and come back. Fake out, obviously, just to try to fool everyone. Oh yeah, we're breaking out, and everybody would think, well, finally we're starting to break out this strong support, and they will go for sales. And of course, the big guys will turn around. It suddenly easily can turn around, and then where the big move will start. So that's kind of could be expectations. So basically, I'm still looking at playing around the older series. I'm still not looking at making huge moves down or huge moves up until something else happens, like geopolitical moment, okay, geopolitical situation. If something like similar to this week or previous week situation, when uncertainty with the Middle East, kind of like something, nothing major happens in wherever happens, Russia, Ukraine, and we will not have basically not news from the US, except Friday, of course, there will be actually news, and I think on Thursday there will be some important American news. But if there is nothing unexpected, then yes, I will be looking at playing around those areas. If something major, then basically nobody knows which way it might have a big move. But this moment I don't see. But basically from here, this the more it will sit in this area, the bigger the move will be afterwards. So it will be a rally. Basically, it will be a rally either down or continuation of the rallying going up, and what they're expecting to 500. Yes, but at this moment, I think we're still going to sit a little bit in this area, and yeah, just wait a little bit longer, because like the main with the interest rates from the US, we have it sometime like what, September now, right? So that's why July, August, I think we will be just consolidating. I would call it consolidating, yes, in this area, like preparing for the bigger move. So well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and happy trading, everyone, and I talk to you next week. Bye, everyone.